Okay, so for my project, I picked trait theories as my topic, and I'm gonna tell you about what I know and how they are interesting. So trait researchers have been less concerned with explaining how traits work and more of describing what traits are. They define our personality and determine the type of person that we are. Placing people in trait dimensions will further help the personality of a person to be discovered and studied. Trait dimensions could be described as characteristics or like genres of characteristics. Um, Another even better way to identify traits is to identify factors or a cluster of behavior tendencies that occur together. And these clusters of behaviors or factors ultimately make up our traits. We can reduce many normal human variations to two basic dimensions: extroversion or introversion, and emotional stability and emotional instability. Even in animals, personalities and traits are shown and portrayed, even through their brain activity, and brain scans can also help us determine more information about our personality. Today's researchers use something called the Big Five to measure personality factors of people. The Big Five consists of two extreme descriptions for each of the five categories. The Big Five it includes openness, conscientiousness, extroversion, agreeableness, and neuroticism. Whether it's being measured on the Big Five personality scale, there's two sides on the scale that you can lean towards, two extremes on the scale. The first category is openness, and you can lean towards the left extreme, being practical, prefers routine or comforting or confirming, or you can be imaginative, prefers variety, and independent. This pattern stays consistent with the other four personality traits, which are conscientiousness. Leaning to the left, you can be disorganized, careless, and impulsive, or organized, careful, and disciplined. Extroversion, you can be retiring, sober, and reserved, or sociable, fun, loving, and affectionate. Agreeableness, you can be ruthless, suspicious, and uncooperative, or soft-hearted, trusting, and helpful. And neuroticism, calm, secure, and satisfied, or anxious, insecure, and self-pitying. For visualizing the Big Five, in my opinion, the best way is to look at it on a number line. We have two extremes of each personality type or genre, I guess. Agreeableness, we have soft-hearted and hard-hearted, reserved and fun-loving for extroversion, and all these other different categories, including the Big Five. Personally, I think that whenever you do it about yourself, you're giving yourself kind of a bias because you don't really experience. I mean, you have like a personal bias on yourself. But in like my personal experience, if I have like one of my close friends do it, then maybe there would be like a more honest, more like reliable answer other than just like you having a bias on your own self. To sum up the Big Five and personality traits, the Big Five is used to measure the data being a response to personality and certain types of questions, but being able to apply that to a scale and find out our differences between each other. I feel like this is a really cool concept, and that's why I did my project on it. Deuces.